Good morning from Brussels. Today is my second full day in Brussels that I have entirely to myself. I have decided to stay in the city again. I had originally planned to do a couple of day trips, and I've just been partially a little bit lazy and not wanting to figure out what I want to do in a different city and the train schedules and all of that. And part of it's a little bit due to the weather. It's not raining right now. It was earlier. It's supposed to start again this afternoon, but for right now it's clear. And I think for the bulk of the day that I have things I'm going to do, there should be no rain. I'll bring my umbrella just in case, because if you bring the umbrella, it won't rain. So that will be my strategy. So once I made the decision last night that I was going to stay here in Brussels, I was looking up some things to do, and I'm going to head over to what's called, I think, the Royal Quarter. The Cathedral is there, the Royal Palace. There is a musical instrument museum that I think sounds interesting. And there's a Primark over there. I love Primark. We don't have one in the area where I live, so I usually try to stop at one when I can. They have some really good, inexpensive t-shirts that I love. So I'm going to check there, and that'll be pretty much the day. I am going to try to have the mussels again this evening. Even if it's raining, I'm probably going to do it because I don't know what the schedule is going to be like with the study tour and all the other people, and if people are going to have other things they want to do for dinner that I might want to join. So I'm going to get the mussels out of the way tonight no matter what. So that's the plan for today. Hopefully the rain holds off and everything I want to do is open and awesome. So we'll see you soon. On my way to the cathedral. It is about 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, so not a lot of people out yet. I think they were all out late last night probably. So I've got about half a mile to walk to the cathedral. Temperature's in the mid-50s, so it's definitely chilly. There is an organ concert at noon here at the cathedral today, so I'm going to head over to the Royal Palace and then try to get back here by noon for that concert. But it's a pretty cool cathedral. Worth visiting for sure. And it's free. Walking through the park that leads up to the Royal Palace. Primark. There's a few things I want to find. Let's see if I can find them. Got most of what I needed at Primark. There's a couple things they didn't have, but that's okay. Now I am going to go back to the cathedral for the organ concert. It is really quite cold here. The wind is very cold. When the sun comes out, it's warm. So temperature changes pretty dramatically every few minutes depending on whether the sun is behind the cloud or not. So one of the things I bought at Primark was another pair of longer pants because I think I'm going to need it. And yeah, so that's the status of things right now. Probably going to be some wind noise here, but that was a really nice concert, just 45 minutes. One really funny thing was there's a guy across the aisle from me who was there with his wife, and this guy was clearly really bored, and he wasn't making a secret of it. His wife was clearly enjoying herself, and he was not. And I'm thinking, come on, dude, it's 45 minutes. You're in a church. Just look around at the stained glass. You can handle some classical music for 45 minutes. Anyway, so it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna start making my way to the Musical Instrument Museum and hopefully find something to eat along the way because I'm hungry. I also need a bank because I'm just about out of cash. So moving on to the next thing. Wind! There ended up being nowhere to eat by the Instrument Museum, so I made the decision to skip it and find some food, and it was as easy as to come back to my apartment and get something at the grocery store. So I've got a tuna sandwich, paprika chips, deer Lay's, and Pringles, and every other chip brand. We want these in the US, or at least I do. So I'm gonna eat here, then I need to start getting packed up to leave tomorrow to move to the other hotel I'm gonna be at for the rest of my stay here. I'm gonna have an afternoon snack of French fries at some point, and then again go out for mussels later tonight. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. All packed, ready to go, ate my lunch. I think I'm gonna go just walk around and do some additional shopping. There's another Primark I just realized really close to my apartment, so I'm gonna go there and see if they have a couple of things that I couldn't find at the first Primark I was at, and it's in a whole shopping area, so I'll wander around there for a bit. Then once I'm done shopping, I'm going to probably get some French fries, come back to the apartment, hang out for a little bit, and then get out for my mussels dinner later this evening. This city is full of huge plazas like this. A lot of them have little water fountains like that. And there's tons of construction going on too. It's interesting. I think a waffle for my break today rather than French fries. I had French fries yesterday. Let's get in this line.
Je travaille ici. Il y a un mec qui m'a appelé, il me claque des doigts.
These are way better than the ones with all the toppings. Definitely go for this if you're in Belgium or in Brussels specifically. They had one that was raspberry too that I'd like to try. So we'll see if I get a chance to while I'm here. This is where I'm having dinner tonight. That was a really good meal. I didn't get mussels though. I ordered mussels snail style, and what they gave me was just snails, which is fine. I love snails, but I still haven't had mussels yet, which I'll still need to do while I'm here. The meatballs were fantastic. The sauce was really good. It was kind of a sweet sauce. It had raisins in it, which I thought was really interesting. And then I had a really great creme brulee for dessert. So it was an expensive meal. It was about 65 euros for just the one person, which is a lot, but it was worth that. And I like to treat myself to a really nice meal every once in a while when I'm traveling. So that worked out fine. So I'm gonna make my way back to my apartment. Back in my apartment, today was a really fun day. I am glad that I decided to spend the 2 days I had in Brussels exploring what there is here. There won't be time for much exploring for the rest of this next week because I'm so busy with the study tour I'm doing. So I'm glad that I stayed and did those things. Other cities would have been great too, but I'll save those for next time. I had an awesome meal. The organ concert was really fun. Something different to see here. So I think it was a really great day. So thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow. The study tour begins at 6 p.m. So I do have most of the day to do what I want. And I have a food tour scheduled for tomorrow. So I am really excited about that. You know I love a food tour. And then I'll be transitioning over to where I'll be staying for the rest of the week. The study tour then begins at 6 p.m. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll explain more about that probably tomorrow and definitely over the next week. So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Bye.